the 1915 Major League Baseball season. And it continues to have a Philadelphia team in the World Series, we'll get to in a minute. George Herman Babe Ruth hits his first career home run, not for the Yankees, but for the Red Sox. He had debuted the previous season on July 1st. He was also a pitcher, a pretty darn good one. May 12th, Red Faber of the White Sox throws 67 pitches in a 4-1 win over the Washington Senators. It was a complete game. Zip Zabel comes out of the bullpen with 2 outs in the first and pitches right until the end of the 19th inning, in which the Cubs won 4-3 in 19 innings. The longest ever relief game in Major League Baseball history. Season standings. Boston finished first in the American League with 101 wins and 50 losses. Detroit was second with 100 wins, 54 losses, 2.5 back. Chicago was third, 93 and 61, 9.5 back. Washington was 85 and 68, 17 back. Yankees 69 and 83, 32.5 back. Browns 63 and 91, 39.5 back. Cleveland 57 and 95, 44.5 back. And the Philadelphia Athletics finished 43 and 109, 58.5 back. Ouch. See, during the offseason, Connie Mack sold off a lot of his World Series stars, and a lot of his players. I don't know what he had to pay off, but he had to end up having to pay something off, and that's how hard they fell, and they would be down there until the late 20s. Speaking of Philadelphia, the Phillies finished first in the National League, 90 wins, 62 losses. They'll get to play Boston in the World Series. Speaking of Boston, the Braves were second at 83 and 69, 7 back. Brooklyn, 80 and 72, 10 back. Cubs, 73 and 80, 17.5 back. Pittsburgh, 73 and 81, 18 back. St. Louis, 72 and 81, 18.5 back. Cincinnati, 71 and 83, 20 back. And the Giants, 69 and 83, 21 back. Season stats. Ty Cobb had the best batting average in the American League at .369. Brago Roth of Boston, 7 home runs. Sam Crawford and Bobby Veach of Detroit each had 112 RBIs. Walter Johnson of Washington led the American League with 27 wins. Smokey Joe Wood of Boston with a 1.49 ERA. And Walter Johnson with 203 strikeouts. National League. Larry Doyle of the Giants, .320 batting average. Gabby Kravitz of Philadelphia led the majors and the National League with 24 home runs and 115 RBIs. Pitching. The Grover Cleveland Alexander Show here of Philadelphia, the National League Pitching Triple Crown Award winner, led the majors with wins with 31. They led the league in the majors with a 1.22 ERA and 241 strikeouts. World Series time. Game 1, October 8th in Philadelphia. The Phillies beat the Red Sox 3-1. Game 2, October 9th. Red Sox beat the Phillies 2-1. Game 3, October 11th in Boston. Red Sox beat the Phillies 2-1. Game 4, October 12th in Boston. Red Sox beat the Phillies, you guessed it, 2-1. And Game 5, October 13th, Boston 5, Philadelphia 4 in Philadelphia. The Red Sox win the World Series 4-1. Woodrow Wilson attended Game 2. Like, who's Woodrow Wilson? He was the first president to attend a World Series game. So there you go. Home ballparks. Philadelphia was playing in the Baker Bowl. They would move to Shibe Park a little later. And Boston played in Braves Field. There was the Braves Field held more people in the seats and figured capitalize on ticket revenue. So the Red Sox had the home games in Braves Field, much like the Braves had home field for the World Series last year was at Fenway Park. So it went both ways. Tomorrow, the 1916 Major League Baseball season. Until then, stay tuned.